Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Yes, welcome to the series of videos in which we are showing how we can build up a dashboard using Microsoft Excel. And on the back end, we use Microsoft Access. All our data is placed in the tables located in the dashboard, and our VBA connects to the Access using ADODB, a way to get connected to active data objects, right? And and we have shown you that through the worksheet change event, as soon as any change appears in the users, so it dynamically changes the graph and all the figures as well, right? All these figures are changed, and the graph, the report is also changed depending upon the selection of the user, whatever is your selection. So it takes you the view, it shows you the report, right? As for this report is for the selected users, right? All the figures are updated, and this is right. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to make more adjustment in the change event, in which all these things should also get clear. This range, any range which is as soon as the change comes, so this part should get clear. Which part? This in the because that is pertaining to some previous user, right? So each time when you click go, it makes the entries, then it performs this listing of all the reports in which he has done, and the system has done them. But this should also get clear. So this should also get clear. This should also get clear. Okay, so two things should get immediately clear as soon as there is a change in our F3. F3 is the user ID. Okay, this is F3, and as soon as this is done, so to be put two more clearing of the range, right? Let's give it a name, say go sub, and we say clear uh, cells. Clear cells means or clear report. You can clear or previous report, clear previous report, previous data, clear previous data. Okay. So how the system would know what is this clear previous data? So we copy it, and before the exit here, we paste it and put a colon here, and then we say resume, return. So in here, we write what we want this to be performed in this sub project, right? So you can have multiple projects, multiple sub procedures within the procedure, but that has to be preceded with the exit sub first. And the other thing is that the name should have a colon, and it should end up with a return command, because you are going to call this procedure through go sub command. Go sub means do this thing and come back. Then it will do this thing and come back. Then it will perform the create my chart, right? Still it will come back, although no go sub is written, because this recreate my chart is a full-fledged external separate project. So that cannot be used for go sub. Go sub is only for the procedures which are within your procedure on the current procedure, right? So that's why these two are performed using go sub command, and this is not performed with the go sub command. It is performed by directly calling it, and this is not a procedure in these list of sub procedures, right, which you have in the current procedure. So this is a separate project, external one. And also the chart placement is also a separate procedure, but these two are within this thing. Okay, so clear previous data. So what should we write here? So first of all, we got to get an LR. LR is my way of getting the range, getting the last row through the special cells, right? And here you have the last cell address, Excel cells type last cell, and in here you write dot row. So any row which is that means when it comes, then you have no other data below this range. If it comes 500, for example, last row means for row number 500 is the last possible row in it. Okay, so why do we use it? Do we want? Because we want to make sure that all the data in the L and M range, starting from, we have the start is for sure determined, and that is L12. L12. So what we write here now, range L12 colon, and then we write M, and we leave the row part, and we concatenate it with LR, which we have just determined through last cell, the special cells, right? So this is going to be cleared. Right? Also, we got to clear the other part. This is G. G is got to be cleared as well. Also F11, and we say G. Control C, Control V, and we make it G. G2, still G, right? So it's going to clear all these things. As soon as there is a change takes place in the menu, in the user, you will see that these will go away automatically. Okay, say for example, you say this one, yes, okay, so it's so so it is the error which we have done. That is, this should not occur, right? So a little bit of correction is required. Is that it is N, not M, right? The first thing we made a mistake here, it is going to be N. The second thing is that it should not be clear, it should be clear contents. So this does not damage the format of the contents. So this is the difference between the clear and clear contents. Clear contents will leave will leave what? Will leave the format intact, right? Right. And we copy all this so that, yeah. And also we copy this thing. We make sure that it reaches to the very end until where the problem occurred in the format. Yeah, this is okay. So we copy from here to until here. That's it. And also we copy to here as well. That's it. Okay. And now we try again and see this should go away as soon as we make the change, right? So we say Robin. Okay, so this is right now. Okay, so we have further improved our system that not only that the report is uh, coming correctly, but also any previous data, if found in these two ranges, that would go away. That would be removed before a new data comes, right? And this is how it is done. Let's do it again to my one, this one, that's right. Okay. Oh, it is doing good. So let me add today's 23. So for 22, it would allow us to add 5 records. Yeah. So those 5 records are added. 5 days performance. These are not 5 records. These are the 5 days overdue or task were marked as performed on 22nd of August. Today is 23rd. Any attempt to mark any further would be blocked because because today is 23rd. So this system works only for the day uh, less than or equal to yesterday. Yesterday was 22. That's right. But still, it will display you the status. Yeah. Okay, what is it, right? Okay, if you want, for example, say any mystery, right? And you want to perform, say, you have done, say, 12 days of performance of the backlog, and you you like, okay, then it would say ready to add 12 days ago. Okay, so it is now. So until 15, it has already the first day available was March from 16 onwards, right? So these are performed, and now you can see that the graph is updated to 2088 days pending. So this is the one part which we have done. The next thing is that that we have included recently in our master record the mandate. The mandate is actually that how many activities you got to your practices for in normal, right? What are your mandate? What are the compulsion for a user to perform the number of activities? So currently it is 6, right? So if we have a new and we have a different mandate, so the form which we have created, if you go and see it in Excel, you have this form. This will appear with the create. So here is the here we should have some provision that what is your mandate. So this is the mandate sheet. So this will go directly there. Yeah. When you click OK, here you enter the name and etc. What is the mandate? So instead of 6, if you have some other mandate, for example, you have to meet you are working in a company as a sale team, field force, and you have thousands and thousands of the outlet which you need to visit every day. You have, for example, you have to perform the visits. You have to pay the visit to the outlets in numbering, say 10. Then you would say 10. The mandate is 10. For the newly created, instead of 6, you have 10 outlets per day is your mandate, right? It can be per week, it can be per different. But for the moment, let's make it for per day only. And so instead of 6, you can have a different number here, right? So this provision has been done, but we have to write the reference to mandate as well, because the system should find out that where is this the mandate information is coming from, right? So we have at the moment a hard coding. If you type star and 6, because we are always using 6 as a default, right? So we have to remove this hard coding. Let's say, yeah, this is where we are. So always the overdues are calculated by multiplying whatever is the overdue count, that is multiplied by 6 per day. So instead of this hard coding, it should come from the mandate. It should be replaced with the mandate. So what is the record set? RS. RS is the record set. And let's see what is the SQL. It is loading all the fields. So mandate is still there, right? So we can refer here with the mandate. And is it a user? This is from master, but we got to check the mandate from here. When the user has been selected, this is the Calc Pro and the user. So in the top level, when the user, this is the master. No, we are actually looking for the command which is loading the users into the record set. So let's see where it is. So this is where it is. Probably, yeah. You can see these are the users. This is the master, and this is the users. Here is the connection, data source and table. So select start from master where user is this, fine. Now we want to load the user. Select from the user. So master is the name of the table where the detailed active performance of the activity these are from. We got to locate the 6 multiplied by 6. So let's remove this all these 6 with a variable that is called mandate one. Okay. Okay. Wherever we have multiplied by 6, what we are doing, we are just removing it from the mandate, right? And what is the mandate then? Instead of loading it from the record set, the shortest route is here, that since the change has already been taken place and you have a user here, so this user is going to be looked up in here, and this is the mandate, right? So look up that user into this range and get the mandate. As simple as that. So we go back to the code. In the code, we write a function where we write a formula. Yeah, mandate one is equal to application dot worksheet function dot VLOOKUP, and here we have to tell what to look up. That is range F3. Hmm? Let's make sure that we are not making it wrong. This is range F3 exactly. Okay, and that is going to look up in from A to F. That is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. So this is being, you can specify it here that sheet, to be on safe side, it's better to you specify the complete address of the range F3. There are multiple F3 in the sheet, in the workbook, in setup, in menu, in many other sheets which are hidden, right? So specify it that menu it's not allowing me to type menu. Okay, no problem. I take it from here. Sometimes the keys get sticky. Yeah, so that's why it happens. Okay, so sheet this menu and then dot range. So this is the argument one. This is going to be lookup, and where this has to be lookup in the we say setup. We copy it. It is going to be looked up where, and not in the menu, into the setup sheet. Okay. Okay. Okay, then not F3, it is A column A to F. A to F and comma 6, comma false. So this will bring the mandate into the variable mandate one each time when you strike it. So we have removed the hard coding from here, and the calculation will be based upon the mandate, whatever you have written in here. Okay, this is how it is being calculated. Okay, so let's save it and let's run to make sure. Let's re-examine it, that if this change is not causing any problem, no problem is caused. It is working well and it is being calculated correctly. Yes, 7587. That's right. And this is what we have. Okay. And if we use Maria, we use Maria. Okay, so this time you have a different currency and multiplication is being done and mandate is working. Had it not been working, you would have get the error, what is mandate one, right? So this is fair. Further, you can check to ensure by putting a breakpoint in the place to see that this change what we have made is responding correctly. For example, like this, as soon as you click here and you say no, so now this is this reached to the breakpoint in which it is calculating. It's calculating so before doing the calculation, it needs to know what is the mandate. So press F8. So pressing F8 will bring the mandate in it, that is 6. And this is the amount which is going to be calculated with every mandate, that is 6. multiplied by the rate, whatever is given. So that gives you the total amount of the backlog. Okay, and in what currency it is. It is working fine, and we can complete it. Okay, so this is how we do the calculation, and we have seen that it is working very well. And two things we have learned: how to get the things, the data, unwanted data cleared each time when you make a change in the user, right? As soon as you make the change, all these information which is need to be updated, they are updated. The things which need to be cleared, they are cleared. And also, it has used the mandate field this time. We have removed the hard coding that one, which was multiplying each activity by 6. Each day's performance. So now no multiplication of 6 being done in the code. Everything is picking the data information. Now you can have a different mandate if you want. You can create a new user having a different mandate. So that mandate is going to be stored in the table, and then all your calculations will be based on the mandate which is related to the user, right? So this would work. You can take the example just for that. For example, you have the staff, and each staff have to meet the doctors. Thousands of doctors are in the locations, in the surrounding, and you have designated all your staff to pay a visit to the doctors. And at least on a daily basis, you should meet five or four doctors. Right? So then the mandate is 4 or 5, whatever. Right? So and if that is not done, so it becomes overdue. So next day, if your mandate is 5, so next day you have to not only to cover the today's 5, but the yesterday's 5 as well. So that is 10. You have to do it. If you're still not doing so, the backlog is piling. So this go button allows you to settle your backlog. And later on, it will be our aim is that we will automate it using Outlook. The Outlook will keep on watching if any message coming from any of the designated users like this, and with them with a predefined subject or matter in the email. So it will run on the basis of those information. It will run it and update the database, and it will generate the report and send it back to the employee, to the user who has updated user. For example, a field force man, he says that I have met yesterday 5 of my mandatory meeting with the doctors. Yeah, so I've done it. So 5. He will send you a code to command to enter my 5 entries for yesterday. So the system will automatically add in and will give you, after adding the 5 visits which you have done, so what is your status now? So this is an interesting and very useful. We started it for the Muslims who have to pray the activities, perform the praying activities. 6 prayers are mandatory on every Muslim. They have to do it. If they don't do it, so it will keep on piling up. So this tool help them to clear their backlog. And there is a sense of urgency that we do it as early as possible. Otherwise, it will keep on piling up. And if you could not manage in your lifetime, then that much amount have to be paid by the heirs to the charity. So this is what, and for other people who do not want to, who want it to use in their business environment, so they can still use it using their own scenarios, enter it, customize it for your own needs, and get the dashboard telling you where are you standing at a given point of time. Thank you very much for watching.